Sometimes plans come together, and right now the Everest is running, the Cub Cadet is running. I've got another long time project that I'd like to get running. Let's take a look. Kazaki brand carburetor. This is a little bit of a shot in the dark, but I can't see what else the problem could be. And looking at it, looks just like what's on there. Everything feels like nice. I've used this brand of carburetor before, and I mean, I guess we'll see what happens long term with exposure to fuel, but so far I've had no problems with these at all. They've been really good. And what I like about this particular kit is for 35 bucks Canadian, something like that. It came with some little cleaning brushes, which are always handy, and this big bag of goodies: fuel line, air filter, vacuum lines, a couple pickups, extra primer bulbs, gaskets, a spark plug, little check valves for the primer. It's got the special tool for adjusting the carburetor, so that's a pretty good deal. So here's the story. Last summer, a friend of mine brought over this Stihl FS90 string trimmer. It's a nice machine. It's got the bicycle grip and everything. And his friend had it for about a year and couldn't get it to run properly. It's got the 4-mix engine, so it's a 4-stroke, but you mix the oil directly in the fuel. It doesn't have a sump. So it's kind of a weird hybrid of both types. Basically, he couldn't get it to run properly, so my friend brought it over to me, and I fiddled around with it, and I got it running, and I said, yep, come and get it. I trimmed a whole bunch of my yard with it to test it. It's a great machine. It's a few years old, but it's basically brand new. It's very low hours. So I told him to come get it, and then before he came out, because he's got quite a drive, I tried to start it one more time and it wouldn't start. We took it to a dealership local to me. I won't say who because I actually quite like them, but the service department in this case really kind of let me down. I'm just going to grab some tools. Hang on. Actually, they're probably right here. Yeah, the service department kind of let me down, and he looked at it, whoever the tech was, and he decided that maybe he didn't want to work on it. I don't know. He told us that the engine was toast. It was, he's put a scope on it and it's completely bagged. Engine is toast. Just buy a new trimmer. So charged us an hour labor for that. I told my buddy, and that's kind of where we left it. Okay, hang on. And I'm back. So anyway, I took this machine back, and I didn't buy it that it was toast. I just couldn't believe it. I took it apart, and it's perfect. There's nothing wrong with this engine. It is in beautiful shape. I took a gamble. Knew that was going to happen. I took a gamble, and I bought a new ignition module, because they have a setup inside the ignition module that retards the timing for starting, just to make it easier to start. And I had read that on occasion that can get stuck, and so it's stuck in the retarded position and then won't start. So I bought one off Amazon. Actually, you know what? I'm doing a whole bunch of unnecessary work here. So anyway, my gamble did not pay off. Still won't start. Well, the only thing left is the carburetor. Apparently this other guy had cleaned the carburetor, and I had kind of gone through it and cleaned it too, but it's the only thing it can be. It just, sometimes it runs, sometimes it doesn't. I put my money where my mouth is. I picked up a carburetor off Amazon. Yes, it is a Chinese carburetor. Yes, I've heard how allegedly horrible they are. It's a Kazaki brand, and I've had good luck with those so far. I've purchased 4 or 5, and they've all worked really well. But the value of the kit was pretty hard to argue with. It comes with a lot of goodies. So really, it's going to work or it doesn't. Don't have a lot to lose at this point. It's just been sitting wrapped up in the so-called greenhouse. Do I even need to pull that off? I just need to loosen that one. And doing nothing. So for a pretty minor investment, if I can get this thing running, then that would be very excellent.
Style is the answer to everything. A fresh way to approach a dull or dangerous thing. To do a dangerous thing with style is what I call art.
Well, not too bad, I'd say. Looking forward to trying that out tomorrow.